Everyone, this is Marie Holiday, and welcome to another one of my walking and chatting lectures. And before we get started in today's lecture, I would just want to take a moment to thank everyone for supporting my channel. You know, my channel has well over 300,000 subscribers, and none of this would be possible without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's lecture. And the focus of this lecture is the number one secret is in terms of being able to save money and rise above your financial situation. You got to it's very important to treat your savings and investments like a bill. You really, that's the only way this thing is going to work. You must treat your savings and investment like a bill, like you pay any other bill that you know that's coming in every month, or write it down on your bill list. Let that be top priority. It becomes automatic. Another key is set up automatic withdrawals to go into your savings and retirement and investment through your job. You can increase the amount going into your retirement through your job or your individual retirement accounts. That must be automatic. It has to be automatic. And you got to be serious about it. So when financial emergencies coming up, if you've been treating your savings account like a bill, you're going to be able to handle that financial emergency. Another key thing is you got to know what's coming in. You got to know what's coming in, and you got to know what's going out. You got to know your bills, and you got to know and you got to track those bills, and then you got to know what money is coming in. You know, many people work extra hours or extra jobs. Pay attention to your money that's coming in. Write it down. However you want to do it, you got to be able to see it on a weekly basis, on a bi-weekly basis, a monthly basis. You got to know what's going on under your household when it comes to your money and your finances. You know, it's a lot of people just spend, they ain't paying attention to what bills are due or unexpected bills. They're not paying attention to what they're spending. And then they look up, they ain't got enough money to pay their monthly bills because they're not tracking their finances. But yet they out there spending like it's no tomorrow. You know, if you're spending more than you're bringing in, that's a problem. You know, you got a lot of people use their bill money to go shopping. I'm keeping this thing real. I talk to people. I listen to people. You got a lot of people use their bill money to take a vacation. You got a lot of people who use their bill money to take a weekend getaway. So I'm thinking, my thought is, if you're using your bill money to take a weekend vacation or any kind of vacation, how can you enjoy that vacation or that weekend getaway knowing you using all your bill money just to profile, just to impress people, so you can be able to say, I went this place or that place? Because when you return home from that vacation or that trip, now that second notice is in the mail. You know you ain't paid that bill. Now you're stressed out on how you're gonna get the bill money that you don't already spent to go have fun. I'm telling you, that's the mindset of a lot of full-grown people. And then they start trying to go borrow money from people or GoFundMe, but you're out there spending and splurging. That's a recipe for disaster. The key to being able to have financial freedom, to be able to have enough money sitting in your emergency savings account to pay a year worth of bills without a problem, is you got to go back to basic 101. Basic savings 101. You got to know what's coming in, and you got to know what's coming out. I don't care how many apps they have out there in terms of tracking bills and saving money. No, you got to change your mindset. If your mindset ain't changed, I don't care what kind of saving tip app you get, it ain't going to work. Because if you're spending your paycheck before you even get paid, that's a problem. You know, this thing is real. And I had to change my mindset way back when I was living in financial destruction from 2007 to 2012, and when God gave me the skills to rise above my financial situation in 2012, the rest is history. I was able to retire early with multiple retirement accounts. My debt to income ratio is phenomenal, meaning I have no debt. The only debt I have is food, utilities, and my insurance and cell phone bill. That's it. And I've been debt free for well over 10 years. This thing is real, but I had to change my mindset. If not, my butt would still be in the workforce right now, drowning in a sea of debt, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, if I would not have changed my mindset. This is a real topic. And even though I'm in full retirement, I'm in a position where when my retirement income hit every month, I'm able to reinvest my retirement check into another retirement check, into another retirement fund. I don't even touch the money because I'm using money from my other streams of income to pay my little bills. So when I get my retirement check, I turn around and reinvest my retirement check into another retirement account, and I'm gonna just keep it moving like that. I don't know no regular everyday folks who can do that. Most people who get a retirement check, they got bills to pay. And the secret to that is do not enter retirement with bills. I put myself on a 10-year strategic plan prior to my retirement date, 10 years before I retired. I put myself on a strategic plan. I'm gonna be debt free before I retire, so I can be able to reinvest my retirement. I was laser focused. Ain't learned none of these skills in graduate school, none of these skills in college. Only thing college teach people is how to get in debt. Deep in debt on school loans, deep in debt on credit cards. So by the time you graduate, you $200,000 deep in debt as a young adult when you get out of college. That's the only thing college teach you is how to get in debt. You know, so this stuff that I'm talking about is I had to go through financial destruction to understand that the power of controlling your money, debt to income ratio, investing, reinvesting your dividends, reinvesting your income, keeping your debt low. That's the secret right there. Because if you're going into retirement with a big fat mortgage, second mortgage, car notes, truck note, motorcycle note, jewelry note, school loan, credit cards, you ain't able to retire. You're going to have to work yourself to death. And that's real. Most people retire, they got to come back out of retirement because they enter retirement deep in debt. You ain't got to be 60 and 65 years old to retire. You can retire in your 50s, your 40s, if you be strategic about it, to exit up out of this workforce. I was able to retire 5 years early, and the rest is history. I'm telling you, this is nothing new. So I'm telling you, the key to rising above your financial situation, you gotta know what's coming in. You gotta know what's coming out. You gotta treat your savings account like a bill. Like a bill is gonna be there every single month. It ain't going nowhere. You know, and it's okay to say no. Because when people come to you wanting to borrow money for every little thing they can think of, you can dish it out if you want to. But it's okay in saying no. You'll be able to discern when it's real. But you cannot be dishing your money out every week to everybody who keep asking you. If you're pulling away from your savings account and don't tap into your retirement to pull money out of your retirement. That's another problem that people are having, is they're pulling money out of their retirement. That is a no-no. You know, so when you get ready to retire, it ain't nothing there. You ain't got nothing in that retirement because you're treating your retirement account like an ATM machine. Your retirement account should not be treated like an ATM machine. That's investment for your future. If you need more cash flow, get a side hustle. Use your talents and skills to generate money on top of your primary job. You know, I don't know nobody in this world that's just one stream of income. You know, you gotta have more than one stream of income to increase your cash flow. And when you do that, have a purpose for that extra cash flow versus creating new debt. So share this information. Somebody might need to hear it. And don't forget to mark your calendar for July 27th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do a relational lecture on full copy edit. So if you want to find out what that's about, tune in July 27th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be ready to get down to business. That's all I have. Simple Fidelis.